All right, guys, we'll just get right into it. Welcome back to the Digital Society's Vlogs for Comms 415. This is our last vlog of the series. This is number 12. Thank you guys for coming along for the ride. It's been a time. So instead of playing a video game, I thought I would go a little bit back to the roots of YouTube and do a reaction video of watching something happen on my screen. So I decided to make this a little bit more interactive, and I would take our discussion questions, answer them, and then I would plug them into ChatGPT and see what spits out and see how my answer compares to the robot. So let's just get right into it. So our first question is, should schools teach students how to use generative tools like ChatGPT, Bard, or UChat? Why or why not? I say yes, because it is better to have an informed population who is literate in the media with an understanding of the rules and ethics before you let them off the lead. So I don't want people, just going off without an understanding of how something works or, like that. I would prefer the people to be better informed. More information, always better. So let's just copy and paste this. Huzzah. Let's see. Paste. Teaching students how to use generative tools like ChatGPT, Bard, or UChat could be beneficial for several reasons. First, these tools can enhance creativity and critical thinking skills by providing a platform for brainstorming and idea generation. Second, they can help students learn to communicate effectively in a written form, which is an essential skill in today's digital age. Finally, exposure to these tools can prepare students for future careers where AI assistance is increasingly common. However, it's important to also educate students about the ethical use of AI and the potential limitations and biases of these tools. Okay, so I agree with a few points here that yes, it helps with brainstorming, and yes, it's good because I touched on the ethics of it. But help students learn to communicate effectively in written form. At least for me, like the way I've experienced it in people who use generators like this, I really don't think that I've seen people grow their skills at writing by using ChatGPT. I don't know. Maybe someone else's workflow is different, but moving on. What is a positive side effect of a more automated technology? So sorry, friends. So first off, I think productivity is a positive side. So you can take my workflow this semester, I've been working on a podcast, is I can take a whole podcast episode transcript, plug it into the Adobe Assistant AI tool, and have it give me a list of key concepts or keywords that I could potentially use for a search engine optimized description. And then secondly, again, like what the AI generator mentioned was brainstorming. It's a great tool for throwing a few broad concepts at a wall just to see if they stick. So yeah, positivity, we like it. So now we're going to see what the Chat GPT says. All right, one positive side effect of more automated technology is increased efficiency. Automation can streamline processes, reduce errors, free up time for humans to focus on more creative or high-level tasks. This can lead to greater productivity and innovation across various industries. Okay. All right. So, what is a negative side effect of more automated technology? First off, as a photographer and as an artist, I've done some work with the Adobe generative fill stuff for AI making things. They're actually rolling out their campaign right now. And like there's a lot of beta testing that's been happening recently, so there's a lot of talk about it. But basically, the reason why Adobe, I would say, is okay is because the sampled works are from the Adobe Creative Commons, which the artwork is already, people, the artists who make that say, yes, you can use this artwork for, the generative stuff. So the problem with other AIs is they sample from works that are copywritten, that are made by like real people, that are copywritten, and they're not compensated for it, for the use of being sampled. At least when I sample something in a paper, I have to like say, hey, this person wrote this. So also, I'm a purist. We lose analog skills. And just another movie reference, because I've been doing that a lot in this series. The movie Battleship from 2012, made by Hasbro. That live action movie, very cheesy. I love it, but I just, whenever they get to the part where the aliens take out all the electrical stuff, they have to go analog. They have to go resurrect the old museum warship to go fight the aliens. Oh, it just does my heart so good. but yeah, when systems crash, who will save the day? That's my question. We should utilize these tools, but we should also foster keeping these traditional skills and processes alive. And work is sometimes fun because people like repetitive stuff. They like their workflow, and power washing video games are a thing. So there's proof to that. Okay, so let's see what ChatGPT says. Copy. Paste. Ooh, okay. One negative side effect of more automated technology is job displacement. As automation replaces certain tasks previously performed by humans, it can lead to unemployment or job insecurity for those whose roles are automated. Additionally, there can be societal implications such as widening income inequality if new job opportunities created by automation are not accessible to all. It's essential to consider these factors and implement policies to mitigate the impact on affected workers. Okay. Now, last one. Embedded technologies like smart homes, search algorithms, and generative AI make life easier, but is that easier life better? Why or why not? When rubber hits the road, I'm the wrong person to ask this. I'm Catholic, which means I practice how to suffer on an annual, weekly, and daily basis. So I believe suffering is good for us. It makes us better people. But overall, just digitally, I'm uneasy with my life being completely hooked up to the internet. Because again, I have that thought of when all the systems go down, I want to live in my little cottagecore aesthetic house with candles everywhere. And, be able to knit my own sweaters. That kind of thing. I want to know that as a photographer, I can take, my little light capturing box and put some silver reactive film in it, and I can, expose it to X amount of light, and then put it into some chemicals, give it a little wish wash, and pull it out, and it makes a negative. And then I can expose that negative to a piece of paper, and I have made a photograph in an analog fashion, not using electricity. So anyway, those are just my opinions. So let's just see what ChatGPT says. Ooh, we got a couple paragraphs here. Wow, you really outdid yourself. All right, so for the last one from ChatGPT, embedded technologies like smart homes, such search algorithms, and generative AI can indeed make everyday life easier by automating tasks, providing convenience, and offering assistance. However, whether this easier life is better depends on various factors and individual perspectives. For some people, the convenience and efficiency provided by these technologies may lead to a better quality of life. allowing them to save time, reduce stress, and focus on more meaningful activities. For example, smart homes can enhance comfort, security, and energy efficiency, while using algorithms can help find information quickly and accurately. On the other hand, reliance on technology may also have negative implications. Yes, I went straight to the negative for mine. It could lead over dependence, loss of privacy, and disconnection from the natural world or from meaningful human interactions. Additionally, there may be concerns about the ethical use of technology, such as data privacy issues and or biases embedded in algorithms. Ultimately, whether an easier life facilitated by technology is better depends on how well individuals manage and balance the benefits and drawbacks, as well as their personal values and priorities. Oh, well said. Well said, robot. Okay, so thank you guys for joining me on this video, on this series. It's been a great semester. I don't know, pay attention to the channel. I might see you guys in another video, in another episode. I'm publishing my podcast episodes in the next week or so, so stay tuned. Bye.